Hi and hello. I hope all is well with you wherever you are in the world today, and welcome. This is Dune Imperium, and I am Admiral Trench. I'm just making a quick update video because I'm back now from a week vacation. Been waiting to play more Dune. As it happens, I've been playing Dune Imperium. I'm doing challenges. I spent all day at the airport yesterday doing Across the Imperium challenge in the first round. There's 2 rounds for that. And it was extremely difficult. I didn't know how I was going to do it. Eventually, I did it with Memnon Thorvald. I had gotten really far with Ariana Thorvald, but no luck. And with some tips and advice from the Facebook page, the Dune Imperium Facebook page, people recommended Helena Richis for the second one. I'm going to be using her and trying it out. It's extremely difficult. It's actually the only one so far that I've had any trouble with. All the other ones were still very challenging, but I managed to win the first go-round, so I was feeling pretty good about myself until I got to Across the Imperium. Anyway, enough of that. I have some nice news. Some updates. Tomorrow, some new equipment will be arriving. And I don't know if it's going to work yet. Still have to iron it all out. I'm excited though. I think my microphone situation will get better. Now, my room, right now, I'm in my garage, and I have it a little bit more dimly lit than usual, because I kind of wanted to bring some pop to the surprise I have. But before I get to that, I just wanted to show you that over here on the Fremen track, the Bene Gesserit track, the Spacing Guild track, and the Emperor track, I have new faction alliance coins. No longer will I be using the statues. From a bird's eye view, these look prettier. They're colorful, you can see clearly what they are. Whereas if you use the statues, you're just looking at the tops of heads. It's still really cool. I'm very happy that I have them as a part of my collection, but they just don't look great on camera, do they? Another update I will be making for future games is I will be rolling dice to change cards out in the Imperium row between rounds. So at the beginning of every round, I'll just roll these dice, a 1 and a 6. So you ignore all 6s as there are only 5 cards in the Imperium row. But I have a 1, so from left to right, the Liaison Al-Gaib card will be tossed aside, replaced with a new card to begin the next round, thus keeping Imperium row fresh and new all the time. It is listed as a rule in the Rise of Ix rulebook that you can do it this way. 6s will always be ignored. If you roll 2 of the same number, you just get rid of that number. Let's say I rolled 2 2s, like so, and I would just get rid of 1 card, the second one over from the left. Firm grip in this case. Yeah, so all along I've been playing this game with a handicap because I've never used dice to change the Imperium row. The only way I've ever changed the Imperium row was by utilizing this chip, which you can only do once per game. I used it very strategically. In a way, it may have helped sharpen my technique in this game a bit because you get the cards you get. You utilize what you get, and you use this strategically, and you plot when you want to use it. The timing has to be just right. There have been times where I used it late game just to I was using the cards and on a whim was like, let's just chuck them all out. But most of the time I've used this, it was like, these cards are stale, they're not doing me any good, I've got to wipe them out. And it's happened a time or two where a new Imperium Row shows up and those cards are just as useless as the ones that came before them. So this strategy I've been using all along has been a handicap for me. It's not easy to have a stale Imperium Row. It's not easy playing this game with the same cards up there. So I am excited in a way to utilize the dice, making a more interesting Imperium Row with new cards constantly moving in and out of it. It's just as likely that the good cards get washed away as the bad cards, so that will be interesting. So that will definitely be a new tactic I'll have to work with. If there's a card I want that's up there that's good, I have to, in the past, I would have just had to get it anytime I wanted it because it would always be there. No longer will that be the case. Those cards could go away. Time is of the essence. So in a sense, that part of the strategy will get more difficult. But in so many other ways, using dice to wash out the Imperium Row does sort of make it a little bit easier because new cards means new possibilities, new ways to win. And that's a good thing for me. Bad thing for House of Hagal. Okay, enough about that. I'll also be buying new dice, and now that I think about it, okay, let's get to the grand finale. This is what I'm really excited to show off. After I got back from my vacation, I have these really cool upgrades waiting for me. Just give me a second, I'll get it out. Now, I have always played as the blue team, so you can expect that from me. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. As you can see, I go by Admiral Trench, and I represent the CIS. They were the blue team, if you will, in Star Wars. I was not a rebel, and I was not in alliance with the Emperor. When I imagined myself in the Star Wars universe, I was always with the B-1 battle droids, the Klenkas. Anyway, the reason why I bring that up is because I have these new LED lights. I like to be blue to represent the CIS, so let's imagine I go to the Great Flat. That is how it will appear on the board. This will help you keep track of where I go on the board at any given time. Same goes for the House of Hagal. If, say, the red team goes to Carthag, it would look like that. If the green team goes to, say, Fold Space, it would look like that. And as the agents are sparsed out over the board, you will see where they all are, and also what spaces are still available, and to whom. As I am revealing new cards of House Hagal, the agents will go there. As I think about it now, another upgrade I might do, in fact, is put cool little lights underneath these Alliance coins if I can get corresponding colors. That seems easy enough. I think I can manage it. I think it would be pretty cool, actually, now that I think about it, have them lighting up, beaming underneath the coins. But also, I don't want to have too many things going on all at once with this board, so it would definitely be something I have to think about, something I have to look at and see how it appears on screen. If it does, in fact, look good, I'll do it. It would be pretty cool. So anyway, I'm really excited to show this off. How cool is this, right? I'm stoked. I'm excited. Tomorrow, I will do my game. I'll begin this next game. I pulled these character cards totally at random, and we will be playing against Vernius and Count Riches, and I will be Elisa Ikaz. And I think I've only been this character one time as I played against a bunch of friends of mine, and I don't remember how it went. So it'll be a new experience for me with this one. All right. With that being said, I bid you all adieu. Have yourself a good rest of your day. And bye for now until tomorrow. Ciao.